And goodness knows the wicked lives are lonely. Goodness knows the wicked die alone. It just shows when you're wicked. Okay, so anyways, guys, what's with the wicked propaganda? Guys, the wicked propaganda needs to stop. Why am I seeing this wicked marketing everywhere? I love it. But like, do we really need like wicked adult diapers? I don't think we need that. Like next up, there's going to be like a wicked douche. And I'm telling you, Ariana fans will buy it. Do not come. Do not come. Okay. Oh, wait. Also, hi. Welcome to my second episode of my podcast called Not Thriving. I didn't go in last episode about why I'm calling this podcast Not Thriving. The reason is because, well, it's the only thing I thought of. Actually, I'm lying. Also, sorry if I look like a freak. I'm lying. I look gorgeous. Oh, my girls look gorgeous. See, that's a song by Katy Perry that no one has heard because it was from her flop album. I listened to it, though. I didn't like it, though. We should get into that later. The flop of Katy Perry. Well, no, I mean, like, what do I have to add to it? Nothing. Okay, sorry. Brain. I was actually going to call my podcast No Edits with Antonio Garza, but then I lied because I realized that's just not the truth. Like, there will be edits. There will be edits, and they will be coming in strong. Maybe not that strong, but like, I can't say no edits. Like, I don't care if this is a podcast and this is supposed to be a relaxing experience. Relaxing experience on the ears. Because not with me. This is not the podcast you listen to go to sleep. I mean, maybe it is. There's fuzz on my glitter candle. Anyways, yes, welcome back, you guys, to the second episode. This is really exciting because you are probably gagged. You're probably gagged like, wow. You're probably like, wow. Okay, sorry, I did drink a big Red Bull. You're probably confused because you're like, wow, Antonio Garza on my screen 2 weeks in a row. That is unheard of. You're probably confused because, yes, I'm back for my second episode. And let's talk about last week's episode because obviously that was my first time sitting in front of a microphone and camera and doing this podcast. That was a nasty, nasty episode. It was evil. But it was because I was overwhelmed. I was really overwhelmed. And also, I did drink like half a bottle of wine. So you can't really say much to me because I was enjoying myself. But looking back, I don't think it was very good, but that's okay. It was a cute episode. It was cute, but I was getting into the groove. That's why it was a bit of a shorter episode because I had to cut so much out of me being like, like the ums need to stop. The ums need to go. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was first saying about wicked adult diapers. Like I think I'm coming back around to that. I think I want one. Adult diapers, like I don't know what they're for, and this might be offensive. I'm going to be offensive really quick. No, I shouldn't be. I'm sorry. Hey guys, I'm sorry. But what if I wanted to use an adult diaper just for fun? Like, would that be okay? Or is that taking away from a person in need? But what if, could you just pee yourself? Sorry, this is getting gross. Let's talk quickly about my eyebrows. I know this one, it just raises. I need Botox in it or something. Or like horse tranquilizer. Like, I'll take anything just to get it. Because it just, see how like me raising my eyebrows, like this one just goes and the other one just doesn't. This one's like hyped up and it's ready to have fun. This one is like, it's bored and it doesn't want to have fun. Wow, it's like me. That's so me. Okay. Me and my two different personalities. Okay, so we recently had a really big tragedy that I want to get serious about. We recently had the biggest, honestly, loss, the biggest tragedy in podcast history since, men started making podcasts. Of course, that was worse than this, but something quite comparable did happen. And I really want to speak about it because I know in my last episode, I was really happy, and the mood of this episode isn't going to be the same. It's going to be sad because I had a loss. I had a loss in my life. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it, but I think I have to. This is sad. Guys, this is sad news. This is really sad news. Gotta have it. Okay, guys, we need to talk about Big Ange. I love Big Ange. My bling lipstick. Gotta have it. She is the original cigarette mom. And I want a full course meal of that right now. My mom didn't smoke cigarettes. Well, she did. Sometimes my parents would go in the garage and smoke cigarettes, and they would come back in the house and like tuck me in to go to sleep. And I would start crying because I was like, Mom, you smell like cigarettes. Mom, you're going to die. And I remember one time I wrote in my journal, I think I still have it at home, of like, it's like scribbly handwriting, like all like drama. I'm like, my parents are smoking cigarettes. They're going to die. And I started crying. And then I probably like fell asleep and then like woke up and got like bullied. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, yes, this broke. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I have a few questions. I really do. Because when these fell to the ground and sadly smashed into smithereens, a few things happened. One, and y'all are going to think I'm joking. I'm not joking, bitch. I'm not joking. A smell filled the room. A smell of like gasoline, factory, paint thinner realness filled the room. I thought this was a bomb. I thought I brought a bomb into my home. But no, it was actually just, it still smells like it. See, people are going to fast forward to this part of the episode and be like, what the hell is going on? But you know what? I wish you guys could smell. It smells, okay, why do I like it? Hey, so why do I like it? But who doesn't like the smell of paint thinner? Anyways, yeah, so I don't know what that's about. Also, it's made of like, it looks like quartz. Like this was $15. So I don't know what's going on here. Hobby Lobby, I'm going to start investigating you. I need to bring Hobby Lobby down to the station, except they'd probably shoot me with a gun because we know that they love Trump. But same. I'm just kidding. But doesn't it look like it today? It kind of looks like, it's kind of giving. I'm giving Trumpy. I'm giving Republican. Okay. Speaking of Trumpy, can we talk about when I cosplayed as a Republican one time? That was a really exciting day for me. It was really exciting. It happened because this was during COVID. If you guys didn't see, there's a TikTok of me cosplaying as a Republican. It was within COVID. We were so bored. Me and my friends, what do we do when you're bored in a small town? We just drove around for fun all the time because it was COVID. There was nothing else to do. One time we were just driving in my old neighborhood and I saw a Trump sign in front of someone's yard because this was, I think, right after he won. So this was like, 2020. Girl, dark days. We need to have just a single, like a full 2020 episode to go through the deep, dark trauma that all of us faced because we all faced it. We all faced it and we all felt it and we're still feeling it deep within us. And that's why I don't like when the emo girls, the ex-emo girls are like, I was a freak in 2020. I was a freak. And now I like Hydro Flasks. It's like, okay, girl, that freak is still in you. Like, I'm going to match your freak one day. Like, you're going to want to match my freak. Okay. Actually, no, they're not. Anyways, so we stole this Trump sign. I got out of my car because we would like drive around and listen to like Doja Cat all day. Like, how fun is that? And like get Dunkin' Donuts and like get the Charlie. Do you guys remember the Charlie from Dunkin' Donuts? Oh my God. I would drink a large Charlie from Dunkin' Donuts every day for like months. When I tell you that was the skinniest I've ever been, I would be shitting daily. Like, violent. Like, girl, you know Charlie D'Amelio. I probably shouldn't finish that sentence. I'm sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. But I could speak for myself and say that, well, I had violent diarrhea when I drank the Charlie drink from Dunkin' Donuts. And I know many of us did. But, girl, I still drank it. That shit was yummy. I should get one. Next episode, I'm going to have a Charlie in hand. Trust. But anyways, so I had my Charlie drink, stole a MAGA sign, and went home and I was like, okay, well, now what do I do with this? Like, it felt icky to even own it because it was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, chuck it out the window? Like, I can't do that. I think I just decided to cosplay a Republican. It's not really that interesting. It just kind of came to me because I had the sign in my room and I like didn't know what to do with it. And so I was like, okay, let's make videos. And this is what we came up with. I kind of want to watch it. Can we do that? Antonio Garza. What comes up when you search my name on Google? Age, height, merch, Roblox, husband. Okay, classic. Ew, there's an Antonio Garza who's a Republican. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna watch it. Okay, I have to mute it. I'm sorry, but the song is God Made Girls. God, I looked ugly. But it was such a fantasy. Wow, see, I told y'all I was skinny. Do y'all see the skinniness? The reason I know how these girls do their makeup is because I grew up around them. I went to school with these girls. I saw them up close and personal with that chunky orange foundation. And I support it. I mean, I was no better. I had just like, I also had chunky orange foundation. It was just in a different like setting. See, but the eyeshadow was unforgivable. And they would do that. Oh my God, the hard, no blending shimmer on the eye. Oh my God, this video has 100,000 comments. Wow. Gag. Yeah, so that was when I was a Republican. Let's take a break for our sponsor. I'm just kidding. I don't have a sponsor. But can you guys imagine what if I did? What if I did? What if I did? Anyways, guys, who said white girls can't start a podcast? Guys, who said Latina girls can't wear jeans? Guys, who said fat girls can't be happy? I love to smile. I saw a TikTok today talking about the Ariana Grande smile. I've got that shit on lock. But that was the old her. Don't get me started. Enough. Guys, I've been arrested before. We know this. I've been arrested many times. Okay, one time. But I think today's the day I'm actually going to get arrested because, okay, let me be real. I did something I've never done today, but it's because I had to do it out of the love of my heart. Like, you guys would do it too. I pirated music. Lock me the hell up, okay? What are you going to do about it? I pirated the Ariana Grande Charlie XCX song. It's not out yet, but it leaked, and I had to like literally hack the mainframe to like get into it and download it. And that I did. And I'm not even ashamed to admit it because I'm going to stream that in my sleep. I'm going to give it the streams it deserves because that song, oh my G, OMG. It's a knife when your old friends hate your new fans. Like, oh my God. I literally can't. Like, I'm obsessed. We need to talk about, like, the Ariana Grande haters need to die. Death. Okay. Maybe not that, but something similar, because what the treatment that I've given her is so cruel. And I understand that there's, perception of what she did online and we don't know the truth and this and that. I don't give a damn. I've said this since day one. If Ariana Grande took my boyfriend after I had a baby, girl, thank God. Now she's in the bloodline. Give me a damn check and I'm going to stream your music unreleased. I'm going to become her best friend. I'm gonna be the most chill girl in the world. Oh, you just took my husband. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I probably wouldn't do that. But like, what if I did? I would for her. But also, I don't even think that that's what really happened. I don't really think that's what. I don't really know what happened. I don't really care. But I also don't believe that she's an evil person. I don't believe anyone is truly evil. I believe that things happen for a reason. I was thinking about this yesterday. I am a kind of person who just doesn't get angry. Like, it's almost a flaw of mine because I just don't really get upset at people, which I know is bad. I know it's bad. But the last time I was mad at someone, it's been like months since I've been truly angry. No, like years. I just don't really get mad at people because I'm just perfect. No, I just have a strong sense of this ability in my mind to justify people's actions because I know that everyone does everything for a reason. Like, people don't just become crazy. Like, and this is why also women, I never especially get mad at women because behind every woman's wrong, there's a man. Every time. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, even with the Ariana Grande story, that it applies to this because it pissed me off because I was like, why are y'all getting mad at her? Me or her? Why are y'all getting mad at her when he's the one who left his wife? It's always on the girl. And in real life too, you see a crazy girl. I hate when guys are like, yeah, my ex was crazy. You know what that means? We all know, at this point, what that means. It means that you're disgusting. It means that you're a fucking crazy person. But even then, I give men grace too because I understand. Actually, no, I don't. I'm lying. I just lied to your face. I have a strong opinion about men. It's actually almost bad. It's like misogyny, but like the opposite for men. I cannot feel empathy for a man. I don't ever feel happy for men And I said this on my Instagram story a few weeks ago and people really agreed. Nothing that a man ever does, ever, will impress me. Nothing that a man does will impress me. Ever. Unless he's gay. And then we can make exceptions. But why do I have to be excited for you? That's disgusting. Why would I be happy for you? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I feel like Enya in that one episode. Why would a man be there? And it's true. It's like, why? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so that's kind of my thing with men. Why did I get there? I don't know. But it's true. It's almost an issue because there are times, I know there are some good men out there, but I truly have that like really toxic, evil mentality, but also kind of a true mentality about like men will always cheat. Men will never be loyal. Okay, same thing. Men will always just like play to themselves. It's always like selfish. I mean, and I know some men aren't like that, so that's wonderful for them. But I struggle with that. I don't know. It almost becomes an issue sometimes with like, I can't trust a man. But then again, it's also coming from me. It's like deep rooted because obviously growing up, I was always bullied and never by girls, always by guys. And male teachers would always treat me weird. I also didn't like that. People who are mean to me, it's usually men. Behind all the women who hate me in the world, it's not my fault. It's a man's fault. All the women being like, okay, the man in question. Guys, who said white girls can't be happy? Okay. I want to talk about something else really quick in the same vein of this, which is that that broke people should never laugh. Okay. Something else I had on the notes to talk about today was something that I'm really passionate about, which is that I think it's really funny when people on my Instagram timeline or TikTok, like people that you follow, whether it's your favorite influencers or just old friends from high school, I will always crack up at a person who just one day randomly decides like it's time to sing and post it on Instagram. Like that will always kill me. It will always kill me. Not because I think like I'm not making fun of them, but it's just like, wow, like it was your time. Like you were really in your fantasy enough to like go on Instagram, sit in front of that damn piano, put the black and white filter on and go, do you picture me like I picture you? That will always kill me. It will always kill me. And I think I'm going to start doing that. I think it's my time to start doing that. I'm not a good singer, guys. I wish I was a good singer, and it makes me really sad because I see people who could just effortlessly sing. Like they just put that little thing in their back pocket and it's like no big deal. Like there are just people who are so talented and so gorgeous, and I will never be that. I will never be that. And it makes me sad because I think I can sing. Like I think I have the ability to like be a singer. Like it's in my vocal range, but my tone and my range, I guess, actually, it's not right for singing. Like it's just not. I will never make it as a singer. I'll never make it. The world tour, it's going to be canceled. It'll never happen. But you know what? I found a way to be in front of a mic in a different way. So I guess I'm happy still. And you know what? I will be singing. I will be singing. Guys, it's time to S my own D for the second time in my podcast history because once again, I'm proving every day that I'm quite the crafty queen. Crafty queen should also mean broke because yes, I don't want to pay money for people to be making my outfits. And what I'm talking about is yes, my outfit. And I'm going to be really honest on camera. It's not giving what I thought it was going to give. Like I really thought it was going to give like fantasy Sabrina Carpenter down. And today it's giving a bit more of like chunky monkey, fun in the buns. I don't really know, but it's like, it's like a little like misshapen, but that also might be my bad posture. But do you guys like my outfit? I did make it myself. I did. Also, my hair. Okay, this is what I want to talk about. These HD cameras, they're disgusting. I'm going to trade them out for iPhone 8s. Guys, did you know I film all my YouTube videos on an iPhone 8 Plus? It's true. It's true. It's my secret. And not even the back camera, girl, the front camera. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The camera is just so nostalgic and gorgeous. But this, obviously, I wanted to step it up, do something different. But these HD cameras, this one specifically, catches everything. You're disgusting. You're okay, but you don't stay in focus, so I hate you. But I want to touch, guys, and I have to say that's my insecurities. Is my hair today. My lace, people love to say, oh, what lace? Yeah, what lace? Girl, the lace is damn crunching in my face. Like, you could see the lace. I know you could see the lace, and I'm sorry, but just pretend I'm blonde. Guys, I'm white. Sorry. Speaking of this wig, it's gorgeous. It is a human hair unit. The color, I feel like it's so perfect. I love this wig color so much. It suits me perfect. The downside is that this was crafted in the hands of a popular stylist who now does many people's hair, such as Jeffree Star and Alabama Barker, two of my favorite people, especially Alabama Barker. I just saw her go on live the other day and talk about why she's not going to vote. And she goes, maybe I'll vote next year. That's my sister. She's my sister. She's my hair sister. This is also the hairstylist that notoriously called Trisha Paytas a fat whale, which I just don't think I stand by that. That aggression was disgusting to me. Disgusting. But let me not talk about other people's character, because people are probably going to have a lot to say about my character after these episodes come out, because you guys are seeing the real me. The real me. It's getting scary. But speaking of Jeffree Star, do you guys remember when I was like 17 years old? If you were following me back then, do you guys remember when Jeffree Star, like, we got in beef? I remember one time I tweeted, I was like, Gucci is the ugliest clothing brand I've ever seen. Who in their right mind spends money on that shit? And Jeffree Star replied and said, watch it. And that honestly cracked me up. Like, wow, Jeffree Star does crack me up. And yes, I was Jeffree Star for Halloween last year. Like, let's not forget it. Like, our relationship is complicated. Like, it really is. I don't support a lot of, obviously, what Jeffree has said. And I also don't think that he's, the best person these days with some of his comments about, the non-binary folk, who we love and support here, of course. But what a captivating person. I mean, wow. Separating the art from the artist, it's something that I'm going to do with only like a few Jeffree Star videos. Like, you can't blame me for cracking up sometimes. Like, why were we beefing? It's because one time I tweeted something about beauty influencers. Girl, my messy 16-year-old ass. But it wasn't, Jeffree Star was not in my mind at all when this was tweeted, but it got me an unfollow immediately. It was just, because I guess he thought it was about him or something. I don't really know, but it made me sad. I remember one time he said, "Not today, sweetie," in his YouTube video, which, not saying I did coin it because I put it on merch, but yeah, I guess I was the first one to say that. Whatever. He said it, and I'm assuming it was because he watched my videos. And, oh my God, it was such a big moment for me. Me like gagging over Jeffree Star. But it's just like that old ideal Jeffree Star from like 2018 to 2019. Like, wow, what a person. So rest in peace. We lost Jeffree Star to TikTok Live, which, how much goddamn money could you really be making on TikTok Live begging for galaxies? Speaking of people on TikTok Live begging for galaxies, let's talk about it. There's this new girl I found named Ashley. I cannot wait to see the Ashley updates by the time this episode comes out, because as of last night, I saw a video of her panhandling for money. I think I screen recorded it. I don't know. This is who I'm talking about. Her name is Ashley. She's always on TikTok Live. This video was killing me. I'm sorry.
Well, you guys, this is my sickly baby, you guys. That's the one that I have to take to the hospital, go get tested in a couple weeks. I'm not going to explain nothing else because she don't want me to. Guys, it's triples. Galaxy is 3,000. If y'all want me to tell y'all about my baby girl's health, go ahead and send the galaxies. 3,000.
I'm going to start doing that. I'm literally going to start doing that. I'm going to be like, guys, I just got diagnosed with an STD. I don't want to talk about it. But send me a galaxy if you want to know which one. Like, that kind of gags me. But then again, if that was my mother, like, being on a serious note, guys, let's get serious. If that was my mother, I'd be a Menendez brother quick. Like, okay, wait, that's... Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Please, stop. We're done. Me talking to no one. Like, there's no one in this room. I'm going to start doing that, though. I need to beg on live. I go live a lot sometimes. I used to. Not anymore. Now all my thoughts go to this podcast, but I used to be live a lot. And girl, why is no one sending me gifts? I think in all my live history, I've been live for probably like 10 hours total in my life. That's a lot. But like, combined, it's not that much. I probably made like $100. Like, and not to say I didn't use that $100, because trust and believe I did. Trust and believe I bought DoorDash with that $100. Trust and believe. But who are these people sending? I really want to get into the mind of a person who is sending these people money. And not to bring up Jason Nash, because I know that like we've heard it, we've had enough. I don't want Alyssa Violet to like come and murder me. Actually, that'd be kind of fun. I would love that for the clickbait. I don't understand who these people are that are sending Jason Nash money. I don't really think I understand that, because what do you see in him? You know, do you see yourself in him? Do you see him like a father? What kind of relationship is that? This girl, Ash, that one I just showed, I kind of get it. Like, I think I'm going to send her money. I might send her a galaxy right after this. Because, like, I want to know what her daughter got diagnosed with. Also, disclaimer, when I said the STD thing, I was referring to, that was like a made up situation. I'm not saying that's what she has. Please. Anyways, next thing I really wanted to talk about was the oboe. Have you guys heard of the oboe? The oboe is a musical instrument. It's a woodwind and it has a double reed. And I played it when I was in middle school. I really did play the oboe for years. And the oboe makes me so happy. I love the oboe. I wish I could buy an oboe. I wish I could afford one. I can't afford one. And also, I don't know if I could still play, because like my lip injections, I don't know if I could still play the oboe, because like now I have Juvederm in there. Actually, not really these days. It's kind of fading out. Guys, my Juvederm is kind of fading out. I don't know if I should get more. Do you guys think I should get more lip filler? I'm kind of like just down to be overlining them, except my lips are like lopsided. Anyways, no one cares. But yes, the oboe is it's a wonderful instrument. It's slept on. It is a slept on instrument. What's also slept on is band kids. Well, girl, they get slept with. Band kids are the freaks. Not me though. I was never a freak, but also it's because I quit band in high school because my high school had a really low budget. I went to a really, really huge high school with, I think, over 2,000 or 3,000 people in my school. And when I tell you, it was not capable to house that many students, to be teaching that many students. It was a jungle. Truly, it was just horrible. It was a really broke school too, because there was too many people, you know, feeding all these. I can't even imagine how that place ran. However, the second I dropped out of school, they started these massive $100 million renovations to my school. And now it looks like the fucking fine arts. It looks like Victoria's school. Like, it's insane. Because of the low budget, the band, we didn't have that much money. My middle school, though, had a bunch of money. So that means that I got a $10,000 oboe to be playing on at these, recitals, because I was the best oboe player at my school. That's a flex to maybe 7 people in the world. We had like tryouts where the whole city would be trying out to get in this huge ensemble, this orchestra ensemble. The whole city would try out in like different age groups or like grades, I guess. And I was the very best in the whole city, which is kind of a flex because I know that not that many people play the oboe, but like I was far above. I really was far above. I wish I could show you guys my oboe recitals because we played in a full orchestra. And if you know that feeling, it's gorgeous. It's like Mozart orchestra. And then I'm in the back doing my little solos. Like, okay, I'm going to be real. Like, band literally gave me such a sense of community, and like music makes me so happy. Like, I really do. People don't really know this about me. I'm filled with tricks. I play the piano. I played obviously the oboe. I was very good at both. Honestly, I'm going to give it to myself. I am a good piano player. And obviously I love to sing. I don't really sing though, because I can't, but I have a lot of love for music in a way that people just don't know. And that sense of community that I had, like, I wish I can get that back. I've always wanted to like start an adult band. Okay, no one cares. Like, I need to shut the hell up. But this is my thoughts. Like, it's such a passion of mine. Like, orchestra music, being able to play in a group like that is gorgeous. But like, imagine playing fun music. Like, imagine playing like soundtracks to your favorite video games, like in Animal Crossing, all that like music being played, or like Zelda, the Zelda orchestras. Don't even get me started. I have a few favorites and I listen to them all the time. Or like movies with a great, soundtrack. Imagine hearing that live, and I want to be the one to play. No, I'll be the conductor. I'll honestly give up my passion to conduct. Okay, and y'all are about to give up your passion for this podcast because this is getting really fucking boring. But anyways, I just had to talk about that. But I also wanted to quickly talk about me dropping out of school, because I didn't talk about this last episode. This is my trauma. This is truly like, the feeling that I get when I realize that I didn't have a real high school experience. It makes me sad, and it kind of explains a lot about the way that I am, because I deal with a lot of these struggles of like, I don't feel like a young person. I really don't in my head. Like, I think it also doesn't help that I feel like I don't look like one either. I just haven't really unpacked that trauma yet, because it's still something that when I think about it, like I get a pit in my stomach. Like I get a pit, like I just get this feeling. I get this feeling in my heart. And it's just, I don't know it, because I think what it is it's such an isolating experience that I've had, because for so many years I was And I don't want to like be complaining about this as if it's like, you know, it was such a wonderful thing that happened and I wouldn't take it back because of obviously the reason why I did it and what I got from those years of my life instead of school. Like I couldn't trade that, but it is a weird thing that I just think about. And it's like, you know, did I make the right decision? Like I remember at that time, it was such a hard thing for me to even grasp. That's why I think I grew up with this mindset very much of like, YouTube is a job. This is a job. Like, even though it's so fun for me, YouTube is such a full-time job because it's like my lifeline. Like I left school for this, you know, and it is a lot of work. And I left because it was so much work. I prioritized the beautiful part of my life that was, you know, blooming, which was YouTube. I prioritized that over school, which is why I ended up having to drop out because I just couldn't get my schoolwork done. There would be days where I didn't sleep all night. I pulled all-nighters before school to edit videos and get them done. I remember the James Charles collab that I did all those years ago. I flew to LA, had to miss school to fly to LA, film, come home, immediately start editing. And you know how long that takes me, girl. You know, let's not sugarcoat it. It was taking me years. And there was a night where I just didn't sleep at all. I didn't get a lick of sleep because the video had to be done because I was on his schedule. And I remember I texted him being like, I don't think I can get this video done. Like I have school. And his response to me, I'll never forget, was, this is not the news I wanted to wake up and hear today. I felt scared. Girl, I was scared. I was so scared because imagine me in high school with, you know, the biggest YouTuber. We have to have a video coming out. And girl, I have to go to algebra class. Like, I don't have time to finish this production. So I rushed to finish it. I remember in school, I skipped lunch. I didn't eat lunch because I had to sit at the table in the library and edit the video and try to finish it. Oh my God, I remember I was delirious that day. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot how like... honestly, how horrible I felt. I felt, ugh. You know how you feel when you pull an all-nighter. You feel disgusting. You feel like a decrepit freak. You feel like a literal zombie. And you look horrible. I looked like shit too. I literally had like a pale face and like red eyes. I remember there were these girls at the table next to me and they could see my laptop and they were freaking out because they saw literally unaired footage of me and James Charles on my computer at school, at a high school. Girl... the girls were gagged. I would have been. I'm going to be honest. At that time, I would have been gagged too. Anyways, moments like that, you know, attributed to why I decided to drop out. And obviously, you know, I'm 21 now. Like, girl, we're all way past high school at this point. Some people watching this are also past high school. And, you know, we're not thinking about it too much anymore. But there are just times, and, you know, with college, like I couldn't have gone to college without finishing high school and getting a degree. I have a GED, which is fine. Which, by the way, and I'm going to tell the truth, I do not recommend dropping out of high school, especially if you're not a hardworking, you know, full-time job person like I was at the time. But girl, a GED was the easiest goddamn test I have taken in my life. I am talking middle school level algebra questions. I am talking middle school level history and geography questions. It was like nothing. It was the easiest thing I've done in my life. And the worst thing I've done in my life, I'm going to be honest, was spend money on online high school. Online high school is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And you know what? This is another thing. This is a very interesting experience that I have because I left school to do online, but then a year and a half after I left and was doing online school, so did the rest of all of the kids in my high school. So it actually ended up being a really fun thing because then all my friends were at home. High schoolers during COVID, you know the damn truth. It's all about playing Minecraft while other tab, Zoom meeting, mute, camera off. Like Minecraft, playing Fortnite. Like, what a time at Chapter 2, Season 2 Fortnite. Who knows about that? Who knows about Chapter 2, Season 2 Fortnite? And rumor has it, it's coming back soon. But actually, by the time this episode is airing, I think in Fortnite currently, they are bringing back Chapter 2 Fortnite, which... if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, girl, it's time to fucking learn. Girl, now's the time to learn. But that was a fun experience, is having all my friends at home while I could do my YouTube videos. It was so fun. Except the difference is that I wasn't doing school. Girl, I was paying a disgusting amount of money for private online high school. Disgusting. I still wish I can get every single one of those dollars back to this day. Oh my God, it was like tens of thousands of dollars to this stupid online high school, Laurel Canyon Online High School. It's time to die. But you know what the gag is? The reason why I picked that high school is because Kylie Jenner like graduated from there. So I'm the embarrassing freak now, it seems. It seems all my mistakes are my fault. That's so embarrassing. But y'all know the photo of Kylie where she's so sickening with her diploma, like, I'll put a picture of it. Like, everyone knows that damn photo, and it was so sickening, and it said Laurel Canyon, whatever the hell. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. It was, ew, fuck that school. Fuck Laurel Canyon High School, private online high school. I hate you. I would do anything to get my money back. I was paying for classes that I was just not doing. So much money. Oh my God. But again, it's my fault. I wasn't doing it. But those classes were hard. Those classes were, it was harder than high school because like you couldn't cheat because they had like the most high tech of cheating, you know, anti-cheating software because I'm paying them $7 million to go to their damn school. So you know what? Let me not complain. Let me not complain about these issues because I don't know how many of y'all can relate. Actually, probably a lot of y'all could relate. See, that's that. Okay, now I'm taking it back. Now I'm like unpacking childhood trauma yet again because thank God COVID happened for my mental health. It actually helped me because I got to, you know, feel normal again because everyone was at home. God, that's actually crazy. Okay, anyways, but I do still feel guilt for dropping out of high school. It's something that I don't think I'll ever get over. And, you know, not the guilt of not going to college, that I don't really care about. But anyways, so if you have guilt about making any decisions, just know it's probably the best and it got you to where you are today, which is here. See, but imagine I was like in school to be like a scientist. Like that might be better. But no, I'd be miserable. But I was kind of bad at school. I feel like in school I was such a faker. I was such a fake because I wanted to be smart because all of my friends were so smart, such smart, studious people. And there I was just trying my best to blend in. And it was hard. School is so difficult. And I still get trauma now, like of the bell ringing and like, girl, the damn pacer test. Like sometimes I'll drive by a school that I live sort of nearby and I hear the pacer test happening. I heard that one day. I almost damn near crashed my car into the side of the school. Oh, the pacer test audio. Could we listen to it? I want it to like bring me trauma a little bit. Pacer test audio.
The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly, but gets faster each minute after you hear this signal.
That signal! I don't want to hear that signal.
A single lap should be completed each time you hear this sound. Remember to run...
Get out. Go away. I don't like it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. One time I fell on the monkey bars and broke my arm. Who else did that? I feel like that was such a common experience. Like every day someone would be breaking their wrist. Sorry, someone would be breaking their wrist on the monkey bars. Like the monkey bars need to be banned. Okay, sorry. Anyways, but with that, I also kind of I guess I could touch on again. And I'm sorry if you guys don't want to hear this. I'm really sorry. But I did promise in my last episode I'd kind of talk about this, the beginning of my YouTube days and how I started, just, you know, maybe to give some inspiration. You know, there's a whole other tangent I could go on. I'm going to stop myself about the difference between the like landscape from then and now. Everyone talks about it. Everyone who's been on YouTube and now is living in the era of TikTok. And I'm so thankful that, again, because of COVID, I got to be at home and explore a lot of different things on TikTok. So I have a lot of TikToks posted of me and I still post. I was able to transition quite nice, but it's also easy for me because I'm so young and I'm surrounded by all this. But it was a hard time for some other YouTubers I know. Actually, I don't know any YouTubers, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I don't know, some people struggled, but it was that weird transitional period. YouTube was definitely, the beginning of that was very magical for me. I haven't really talked about this ever, but that feeling, there's just so much magic in that period of my life. And I also don't want this to sound like my life was so great back then. My life is so great, because I don't want it to seem like that, because it was hard too. Like that transition period between being just a normal high school person who was relatable and then just transitioning to this like poster child for, you know, an American high schooler who's relatable and, you know, a little bit different and funny and editing and all this and that. It was just a huge shock. It was like I had woken up after 15 years of being in just autopilot, just living a normal life, and then waking up and like being perceived like this. Especially, I think it was extra hard for me, and this is the reason why I'm, you know, putting a big emphasis on it, is because I was so I was a different kid. You know, I hadn't figured out everything about myself yet. I still don't know if I have. Then being put to the internet and it just being a free playground, I guess, for people to talk about me and give their opinions on me was just something I really wasn't prepared for. And there was so much pressure that I felt too at the time. And I'm complaining from a point of like, I'm thankful for it too. Like I'm so thankful for even the pressure and all of it because it, you know, made me a better person. I think in the end, it taught me so many things. There was so much pressure to do something different and to be the next this and, you know, to compete with this person and, you know, to be bigger than this and to do this and that. And, you know, the Mr. Beast of it all, like what he does now of always upping yourself. It's a chase that truly, it didn't work anymore. I crashed out. I truly crashed out. Like it should be studied. It really should be studied. It also was like the time in my life when I kind of stopped posting as much on YouTube was also because I was going through so much personally. It was like my first breakup and my first failed situationship. Girl, one failed situationship is all it takes to get you in the damn slammer. Like I should have been locked up in mental prison for life after that first situationship because girl, my life was ruined. Like I thought my life was ruined after that. I started getting really bad mental health, like kind of like scary mental health that I've never dealt with in my life before. But it was all because of YouTube. It was because of this wonderful thing that got me so far in life. And then at the same time, it was causing such negative things in my life also that I just had to take a step back and like start living my life again because my life got paused. My life truly got completely halted the second that YouTube started being, you know, a thing for me. And it started this whole new path. So when I stopped posting on YouTube, what I did is I kind of picked up my life from where I left it in the very beginning and like tried to catch up. And I think I'm still trying to catch up. But at the same time, I think I've gotten to a place now where I feel more in tune with that version of me when I first started YouTube. Like I feel like I am that person still, you know, like I feel like I lost myself for a while because of like the expectations and the pressure to be kind of something else and to do something else, you know, do something more entertaining. Why do I always make the same video in my same damn bedroom? Girl, do something else. There was this girl on YouTube called It's Keisha. I don't even know if she still posts, but she was on my ass for months making videos that were getting views about just tearing me down. Like, I don't know. And there was so much pressure too to like bear my identity and myself and to explain myself to a bunch of people too. And I was getting a lot of that. And that kind of was like hard for me because I just wasn't used to getting that sort of critique about just living my life, being myself. So that was tough. But yeah, I remember she made so many videos. I honestly want to look this up. Oh my God, she still posts. You know, and not to hate on her, I guess that's just what she was doing. That was just her vibe. I'm kind of catching myself right now and I'm getting a little embarrassed because I don't want you guys to think that I'm like such a big deal and talking about this like, oh, the press was crazy. Tell the press I can't talk today. Like, that's not what this is. I don't know. I want to give like an insight, I guess, to my life back then because I feel like I haven't really talked about it. But there was a lot of other, you know, things that led to me leaving, but just focusing on the start and the prime, such a fun time. And I'm really thankful for it because I think it saved me from a lot of, you know, potential darkness later down the path for me. And I'm just really thankful because who knows where I would have ended up. But anyways, let's not play the if game, the if and what, so, or but, or what, or big buts. Anyways, let's talk about something else that I've been meaning to talk about for years. This is the true important drama. What the hell was Mickey Mouse doing in the Dance Moms studio? Why is no one talking about how Mickey Mouse was infiltrating the Dance Moms studio on a weekly basis? And I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Played about all the money you spend, all the hours you spend here at the studio, all the outfits, all the rhinestones. Your dad's gonna sit in that audience and watch you. You want him to say, oh my God, look at my kid up there. It's all worth it. It's all worth it to see her up on that stage.
Like, okay, what was Mickey doing? Mickey, what are you doing here? I have another one that kills me. This is one of my top 5 favorite videos on the history of the planet. It will get me every time.
And what? Don't blame me and pass the buck on everybody else. You screwed up.
Don't blame me and pass the buck on everybody else. You screwed up. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm obsessed. What's with the damn Mickey Mouse voice? Why is Mickey Mouse infiltrating our children? Guys, I forgot to mention the other worst thing about me dropping out of high school is that I never got to go to homecoming. Because with my ass, girl, I would have been pulling up to homecoming like it was literally the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. And at the time, I probably would have looked a damn fool because I wasn't fully refined. I'm still not fully refined. But imagine the gag. Like, wow, okay, I take it back. I should have never dropped out of high school. I'm a high school dropout and a flop. Flop. Anyways, I think we've kind of come to the end of this episode. Guys, I'm sorry if these episodes are a bit short. I'm cutting myself off here because I have a lot to talk about. But guys, let me cook. Like, I have a lot of episodes in the bank. I have to keep my topics close to my heart, It's only one person here. It's only 3 people here. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Please comment down below. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me if there's any critiques you have for my podcast. I would love to know. But only nice ones. So actually don't let me know if they're mean. Love you guys so much. Love you so much. Love you. Loving you so much. Bye, guys.